Guyana is rubbishing claims that there is a ban on the importation of fruits, vegetables, and other produce from neighbouring Suriname. In 2021, the two states, represented by Guyana's Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa and Suriname's Minister of Agriculture, Animal Husbandry and Fisheries Parmanand Sweden, signed a protocol agreement concerning the trade in fresh agricultural produce. The terms and conditions of that very agreement relate only to commercial shipments of agricultural produce. Its focus is on the local and organic production of fresh produce by providing guidelines with respect to conditions under which they will be produced, stored in packed houses, and eventually packaged and transported to each country. Efforts are being made to ensure international obligations, standards, and guidelines are met, which relate to the production, certification, processing, packaging, storing, and transportation of agricultural produce between the two countries. Mustafa believes this is the crux of the issue that has resulted in emotional comments from the business community in Suriname.
We have an agreement. Remember when they came one time to Guyana, we signed an agricultural agreement between Guyana and Suriname. But they got procedure how you could go about getting things from both sides. You understand? But sometimes people don't follow the mechanism. And NPPO officers stationed, like for example at Molson Creek, they are not getting to see this thing because these things are landed any part of the coast there. And just people just move it across, and a lot of pests and disease and things like that. We are looking, because right now Guyana, we are taking a lot of steps to avoid these pests coming into the country and things like Guyana, Suriname. Suriname get this black sacatua disease too, and this carambola fruit fly.
Right.
So we have been working very, very diligently to get rid of those things, and I think we have made a lot of successes.
The Agriculture Minister said persons intent on legally bringing produce into Guyana must ensure they have the proper certification and follow the established mechanisms. Some of those mechanisms are set up to prevent the importation of pests and diseases, which are of major concern to Guyanese authorities. Mustafa said he personally asked the National Plant Protection Organization and the Guyana Livestock Development Authority to be vigilant.
So I told NPPO that we have to be careful, that we can't give people, permits to bring in these things, and our local farmers are suffering to sell their produce. So that's the situation. There's no ban on anything.
According to reports in the Surinamese press, exporters in Paramaribo have been unable to send their produce to Guyana for a few months now. The Surinamese government is hoping to resolve whatever issues exist. For the newsroom, Kurt Campbell.